.com for fuck you nation, bitch. You don't like my goddamn attitude? You're also not here having to defend yourself against assholes for no fucking reason. Just trying to be and do. And then you literally are in a house where your own ex could even be fucking sitting above you. You're so fucking sick of this shit.
I don't count anyone exes as my exes.
God fucking damn it. No, I'm at a point with this where I'm so done with the bullshit of how things have been planned, and this weekend specifically for a group that's like, oh no, we must stop them. Like, I hope every single one of you get a plague of sickness throughout your bodies, and you do not come back from it for trying to do things towards people simply because you don't want them to be who you want them or who they are, and because you don't want to admit the lie that you fucking told.
I don't care about
Anyways, Genesis, we're gonna do yours, and then I will do Lori's.
I know.
You guys might not like my attitude, but again, you're not in my life. You don't have
punish
any
your
type of
freaking
anything
brain.
that I do. It's just entertainment. So, and getting pissed off is good entertainment. If we're to be really honest about it. Work read, someone messed with my car at work thinking of going to my supervisor and HR. I can't give you legal advice, but if somebody messed with your vehicle at work, I would say so. I would say you need to have proof about that before you just make an accusation, though. Right? You know, I would say specifically, like, you need to have some sort of way of this is why I think it was this person kind of energy. Then we have freedom here. You're free to do what you choose. Protected. Books and leadership. I really feel like this is a concept of you taking charge right now. And I do think right now you need to start researching on, like, maybe what to do in these situations, like which avenue to take, whether it be through work, legality, or even like, hey, I want to research and see if there's any footage on this. I'm going to take full leadership towards this. Protected and freedom. So again, it's your choice what you want to do here. You're protected. And then we have study coming out. So this is like you really like figuring out your avenues here of like, what can I do? Like, and I know that's an easy way to just be like, okay, that's it, it's done. You know, like that's your choice here kind of thing. Best advice, whatever. But it kind of is like that if someone's messing with your vehicle. See, this is what I don't understand why people do that. And then I also just got in mind here. Do you have a specific sign of person that you think it would be, like astrology sign? Because I got two people in my mind here that you could have been thinking, like someone at work or someone outside of work here. And I don't... It's very odd how I think that it's one person but not the other. Yeah, someone could have the number 8 in a birthday here. 10-18. It could be someone with the number 18 in their birthday. 10 and 8. That is the one that did that. It also could be a Virgo.
Смешно.
Could be a Virgo that
Beans all the
if
time.
you do have a
Pa da, non-stop, ne može moj organizam da izdrži ovoliko.
Could also be a Gemini. So if you know someone's astrology sign here, you might be able to narrow it down with that. You also have Sagittarius coming out as well. Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius.
I have abundance of being.
Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius. So I would kind of look at this like too, before you can make any allegations towards that, you would need to at least be able to go to them and say, I think Jenny did this because of this. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't just...
I don't go that far, girl.
Just be very smart. I think that's why it came out with the studying and the aspects of knowing that you're protected.
If you're here, girl, I know why.
Researching some books here to see maybe like what can I do? What are my legal rights? What are my legalities? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a level here of you kind of being able to do that. Someone's really trying to bring a completion towards your victory and it didn't work. I gotta laugh at this because this person's trying this person must be salty as a fucking saltine or a sardine. It's good stuff. And I gotta laugh because I do feel like you have someone here who is trying to sabotage you. And it could be someone with the number 17 or 18 connected to them. And we have 6 and 12, so it's 18. It's for sure 18. We had 18 before, and we have 6 and 12 here with these numbers at the top. 6 and 12.
I see.
They
lean on me all the time, the same people,
I take this 18, but
the
this
same
one, in this
girls,
case, be
the
27.
same. Like
Still, it's
if
an 8 and a 7
I
in my mind. I'm like, I just keep getting that it's
took
either that's,
something from
but this
them
did
all
not
the
work.
time.
Whatever this was to not work. This completion did not
And
bring a
that's they find
It did not bring a completion.
refuge.
And
If
the
they
6
cannot
of
find
Wands
refuge
here is
anywhere
legitly like they weren't able to have victory.
from a
check that
situation, they
And then also whatever offer that they were trying to stop you from getting or take from you, they're not getting it. Oh, it's too funny because this person celebrated way too fucking quickly. Yeah, a water sign and this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here who took action
Doesn't have to be
or
a
who
lawyer.
communicated wrongfully towards a Virgo. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Gemini specifically is what I just got. Communicated towards a Virgo. It's like this Virgo has had some sort of epiphany. So yeah, you've got someone here. This isn't people at work if that was the case. Just so you know.
You may appreciate few.
This is some females. So prior to this would be some I don't know if you pissed off some females here, but it's not at work. Like it's not people that would be at a job is what I just got in mind.
Not people, but beautiful.
It's people who made up illusions about you, even maybe tried to lie to authorities to try to get you in prison. This could be someone here who's like, listen, you can't blame on people that you are just going to throw out there and say that you say did it when they didn't do it. So you need to make, and this 219, you could have an Aquarius woman like the name Krista or even Madison could be involved in this, and they could have been saying that somebody did some sort of insidious vandalizing that they didn't do, and it wasn't them, and it was actually someone outside of the work. And it's not this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, that's for fucking sure. So trying to blindside somebody and defeat them, Leo, Sag, Aries, 18, or even the aspects, because I just heard 18 again. So this is an ending to the level of hardships, financially, everything. This is literally someone lying about this. I'm not trying to be rude to you, but when we come to these readings, we have to be prepared that someone is going to pick up on if someone is lying or not, right? So I'm not saying that you're lying, but I'm saying that in this case, Iron Mask for sure. Someone is wearing a heavy mask. This is highly someone being blamed for something they didn't do. So you're blaming the wrong person. I feel like I've said that more than once tonight, actually. That keeps coming out in my mind that someone's being blamed that didn't do it. It's like someone trying to frame this person, and it wasn't them. It could be a Sagittarius that's trying to frame somebody, a Gemini, and a Virgo. Hold on, let me go read what you just said back there. April 8th was his B-Day. Okay, yeah, because you've got 8 in there, but 18 keeps popping out to my brain. I was thinking of leaving it vague. It just says that someone did it, but didn't know who. You would kind of have to. Or the 9th. His birthday just passed April. You would have to leave it like that because you can't just be like, oh, I think that Jenny from the block did it when you don't have proof that Jenny from the block did it. I gotta be honest with you. This is like people, this is like trying to frame somebody that's not to be framed. Throwing rocks and hiding hands. You can't make this up. Page of Cups. Investing and being possessive. Making the decision to try and bring loss and grief. And this is like trying to sacrifice your opportunities. You could have a new position coming or even the aspects of love, if not already in a union. And this is someone here who wanted to make you look really bad. Yeah, look at that, Ten of Swords. Betrayal at its finest so that they could delay. This could be two males involved. Like, you know what, let's just say that she vandalized our vehicle because she talked shit about us online, blah, blah, blah. It was her, get her arrested. I'm just using myself like in mind frame as an example here. Because I'm a Capricorn, so I'm just using that. And then
Yeah,
to be two men who don't want to be seen for the
guys,
relationship.
like if I would go against stupid guys who are playing games, like it looks like that, like it starts with the little guys playing the game, and it became something big, huge. Okay.
Downfall, the judgment towards a Leo, Taurus, Aries, and Emperor, and his sun energy. You really could be have been accused of something, and it's like it's scot free for you, and somebody could just be trying to cause you a negative experience, devilish experience, because they're immature. Simply because they're immature, because they're like, I didn't get away with what I wanted to get away with, so now I'm gonna do things to like make illusions around you, or even like fear tactics. It's highly giving to people who don't want to be seen for what they did or what they've been doing. Again, it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's just not working the way that they thought it was going to work. And then the Emperor, as well as the King of Pentacles here, it was like hopeful. These people were hopeful in some way, like the magic stick, like, oh, you're just justice, like you're just going to be... Like somebody was hoping that you would be in some way dealing with legalities. Maybe they're hoping that you come after them for that. 17 is the number in here too. A new beginning, High Priestess, manifestations. Ooh, I don't know, this is giving some people aren't very fucking smart, that's for sure. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio.
They're all very limited people.
It's also giving here that there's no reason for you to be like treated that way. So I am going to say that if someone comes forward towards you and tries to be extra nice to you, you're going to know who has been throwing daggers at you, because someone's going to be getting some sort of karma, is how I'm taking that. And storm warning. And the reason why I'm taking it as storm warning is because I don't even think this is over, as you say, your vehicle, whether that would have been basis of truth or not. I don't even think of it like that. I think this is someone who was stuck to the past and is going to have an aspect of being all tied up in some way here. Because their whole point of this was to get you to walk away, to take and walk away as well. Like do the deed and walk away like they did nothing wrong. No, this is so dumb. This is someone this is like framing someone.
Don't even have basic needs.
And then they say to you, oh, it's got to be blah, blah, blah from down the office. And it's got to be blah, blah, blah who doesn't like you. And it was fucking them. It's a song, Love Again. Family. So I don't know if you have some family that you have bad ties with as well.
I don't have any ties.
But this is giving highly someone's trying to almost like say that somebody did something they didn't do. Is your sign a Scorpio or a Virgo? Which one is that? Yep, it's the two guys at work. Okay. Because like for me, I'm like, if this is like, it doesn't feel like it's at work. So if this was done, this wouldn't have been done.
Yeah, at the end of the day, basic people. At the end of the day, basic people with all the university, all masters, all that, basic people.
Comes out. This would be like, and then Magician in the Mirror. This is someone who is making illusions, acting like they have an alibi. Well, it wasn't me. I wasn't there. I was busy at work. And then here is the community of the three people. So like I said, there's three people. And then Archangel Michael is here. So this is three people collaborating again to do some sort of trickery, magician it's to stop a door to personal happiness and to try and stop your intuition. And again, blossoming abundance. Just because this person has issues because they don't want to admit their feelings, or they don't want to admit they're angry with you, or they don't want to admit that they have financial, or that they just are greedy as fuck. You're dealing with someone here who's not very smart. They might be computer smart, but they're not freaking intellectually human smart, that's for sure. Because obviously they still keep playing games like as if no one's figured it out yet. Do you have any questions with your reading? Lori and then Reese, I've got you on the list.
Yeah, I know.
I think I'm gonna switch this jacket and just put on a sweater in just a moment here because I'm kind of cold. No questions? Yeah, that's the second time you've asked that. So we're going to remove that because I'm tired of that. You're very welcome, Reese. Will they stop, Archangel Michael?
If you like to the Punjabi family or something like that, to try
honestly, I can't control the aspects of if someone's going to stop or not. You kind of hope. But we can ask what will happen if they don't stop.
Oh, okay, maybe.
You've got adjudication. This person is literally thinking that somehow they're going to, like, I don't know. I look at these people like they're the kind of people that pay money, act official, pay money to a courthouse almost to steal great fortune from somebody, or think that they're going to get great fortune off of someone being painted as a thief, or it's just one big collaboration. So it's even like a false marriage in a sense, pathway leading to message of concern, and then courthouse again. It's a bunch of people that know that their ass is their grass and they're about to be fucking caught. So I again don't know why these people keep trying to work so fucking hard to make someone seem as a false person when that's not a false situation. It's a bunch of people who know what they did and they're going to get done dirty for it. You're not, even if you're fucking silenced, the way I look at this is like, even if you were silenced or they silenced the person, even if I was silenced, it does not matter. This, when I say you are tagged for your karma, you are tagged for karma. So that's how I would look at these people. They know what they did. They know what they involved themselves with, and God just gave them somebody that they can't get away with it. So it's going to come back in ways that I don't think they are going. Maybe they're like, oh, it doesn't matter, I'll accept the karma, because they're just so egotistical. They literally never think it's going to hit them. They don't think anything bad. They think they can just do it like they've done it a million times and just get away with it and move on. Not this time.
Not these people sleeping and watching.
And I'm tired of actually telling energies like this and then playing the same game every single fucking time. Like as if they don't have a fucking life and they just wait. Like if this was me, they just wait for me to come on. They have no fucking life. They're just waiting. Like, is she on yet? Is she on yet? Is she on? It's just really weird. It's really fucking weird.
What's happening?
But in my eyes, I'm looking at it like, well, aren't you watching anyways? You know what I mean? So you need to start looking at these people like it doesn't matter if they stop. It's what are you going to do to protect yourself? Because you're dealing with people who don't think that they should have to stop. You're dealing with people who, for some fucked up reason, think they have the entitlement. And until the aspects of like Final Destination or God or things like that deal with them, they're not going to listen. Until they actually get a real hit of real karma, they're not going to stop or listen. And if they don't fucking listen after that karma, and then they deserve the Final Destination. And some people just don't realize how real this is. So when some weird shit happens, don't blame the person and say, oh, the witch did it. You know what I mean? Blame the aspects of you were fucking warned and you didn't listen because your ego felt that you had the entitled right to not have to listen. This is like a forcing someone to do something that they shouldn't have to do here and thinking that they can get away with it because it's a whole collaborated group who just makes it happen. And I swear to God, I hope these people don't wake up. I hope that that's literally what happens. In my eyes, I'm like, if there's a creator out there and there's a God out there and in the aspects, and I've done nothing to these people, may you strike them down and make it so that they don't wake up. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm just so done with these energies. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I'm just so done with the fucking energies like this, who think that exes, for instance, who think that they have the right to control someone's fucking life. Groups, insidious groups of people. Whether you are satanic or religious, you don't have the fucking right. or even aspects of authority. And I really think that I'm dealing with a bunch of people, especially in my live right now, who consistently keep thinking, especially the weekend that, you know, Jesus would die and then resurrect, that they're going to do something real fucking dumb. Thank you for the heart. And it's just really annoying. It's just genuinely annoying. I'm at a point with this where I'm just genuinely annoyed. Lori, let's do your reading. Or let's make it. You're very welcome.
Okay.
I'm not annoyed with your sense here. I'm just annoyed with the way I think people are doing things and trying to get away with things, and I think it's very annoying. 2:32 on the clock again, doing this for someone's ex, and the people who are willing to do this for this person. I just look at it like, nah, I can feel it deep in my soul when I get upset like this, that I'm like, no, you don't realize what you fucking did. So if people have bad scenarios and bad downfalls, it is what it fucking is. They chose to do it. I'm tired of having to feel uncomfortable in my own skin or like where I am or the aspects of things. I'm just tired of it. So it's even like the notion of feeling like you have no choice but to do what your ex wants you to do, because if you don't, he's gonna do this, this, and this to you. Well, fucking suck a fat one. Do whatever the fuck you're gonna do. I sleep with a big fucking serrated one just for the fuck of it. That's the kind of mind frame that I'm in with these energies. Lori, what is your astrology sign, please, as well as your relationship status? Like I'm just, you have to understand the kind of things that I deal with. I have an ex who's just trying to force me into doing what he wants. I have a religious group trying to force me to do what they want. I have a group of people that I think that God is going to remove because they won't fucking stop trying to bombard me, hex me, and do negative things towards me. And I just think that these are pompous people who don't think in any way that bad shit can happen to them. Okay. And if you have any questions, please throw them up. I'm just going to cleanse. I also want to say that I don't think people understand what it's like to just try and start a platform and do a little business for yourself and even talk about bad things that have happened to you in life and have people literally do things like try and put poisonous dog food on the backyard and to the point where you can't even rake it all up. Try to bombard you, follow you everywhere you go, literally pay people to do negative things to you. An ex that refuses to let you go and has a family that has a lot of money, and all you do is pray and pray every single day to God that these people be removed from your path, that they no longer have the ability to do this towards you, because you there should be no right that they're doing it. It makes you so fucking angry that you wish the most insidious negative things towards these people. You truly do. You wish like the most in-depth fucking pain upon them because you want them to just leave you alone. Leave you the fuck alone. How come you get to fucking heal, but I don't get to fucking heal? Leave me the fuck alone.
Okay.